Right then, you bunch of petrol heads, welcome to the channel. Today we're talking engines. Not those pathetic little lawnmower things, mind you. We're diving deep into the throbbing, bellowing hearts of proper cars. Whether you think a crankshaft is something your granddad uses to escape prison, or you can recite the firing order of a V12 in your sleep, there's something here for everyone. We'll be covering everything from those commonplace but surprisingly sprightly inline fours to the mighty earth-shaking power of a V8. So buckle up, grab a spanner and get ready to explore the fascinating world of car engines. Now let's start with the workhorse, the engine you'll find in more cars than you can shake a dipstick at. The inline four, not the most glamorous, I'll grant you, but surprisingly versatile. Like a well-trained sheepdog, it just gets on with it. These engines are all about balance. They're not going to set your hair on fire with power, but they're not complete slugs either. Plus, they're generally quite fuel efficient, which is more than can be said for some of the gas guzzlers we'll be getting to later. Think of the inline four as the reliable friend you can always count on. It might not be the life of the party, but it'll get you home without complaint, even if you've had a bit too much fun. Next, we've got the inline three. Now, I know what you're thinking. 3 cylinders, is that even legal? Well, surprisingly, yes. And before you dismiss it as a wheezing, asthmatic little thing, let me tell you, these little fellas can pack a punch. They're small, they're light, and they're surprisingly peppy. Like a caffeinated squirrel, they're all about zippy acceleration and nipping through traffic. Plus, they sip fuel like a vicar at a tea party. So you'll save a few quid at the pump. Of course, they're not going to win any drag races, but for buzzing around town, they're absolutely cracking little engines. Right, now we're moving into serious engine territory. The V6, 2 banks of 3 cylinders, all working in perfect harmony to produce a symphony of power. This is the engine for those who like a bit of shove in the back when they put their foot down. And believe me, these engines can deliver. They're smooth, they're refined, and they've got power to spare. Overtaking becomes a doddle, merging onto the motorway is a breeze, and that satisfying growl when you put your foot down. Music to my ears! Sure, you'll pay a bit more for the privilege, both in initial cost and at the pumps, but trust me, the V6 experience is worth every penny. Now for those who want even more power, and let's face it, who doesn't? There's the turbocharger. Imagine strapping a jet engine to your engine, and you're on the right track. These things force-feed air into the engine, making the combustion even more potent. The result, well, let's just say it's like strapping yourself to a rocket. Turbocharged engines deliver a real kick in the pants, even in smaller cars. They can turn a relatively mundane hatchback into a hot hatch that'll leave boy racers in its dust. Of course, all that power comes with a price. Turbochargers can be a bit laggy, and they can be thirsty little devils if you're heavy on the throttle, but for sheer driving thrills, they're hard to beat. And finally, we come to the future electric engines. Now, I know what you're thinking. Electric cars, where's the noise, where's the drama? But hold your horses, because electric cars are starting to catch up. Yes, they're quiet. Yes, they don't have the rumble of a big V8. But what they do have is instant torque. That means the second you touch the accelerator, you're off like a scolded cat. It's a completely different driving experience, but trust me, it's an exhilarating one. And the best part, no more trips to the petrol station, just plug it in overnight and you're good to go. The future is electric, my friends, and it's looking pretty damn good. Well, there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the wonderful world of car engines. From the humble inline four to the silent power of an electric motor, we've covered it all. Now, I know this is just a taste, a mere drop in the ocean of engine knowledge, but hopefully it's sparked your curiosity and given you a bit more understanding of what makes those four wheels turn. So get out there, lift a few bonnets and see what you can find. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be building your own engine masterpiece. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more car-related content. See you next time.